I want to welcome you. My name is Ben Reagan. I am the host of the Record Geek Show. We'll be talking to a very diverse cross-section of people, of vinyl enthusiasts, from novice collectors to experienced old heads who specialize in records ranging from collectible 78s to 45s, LPs, picture discs, and all points in between. Whatever your niche is, I'm sure the Record Geek is going to have something for you. Even in these days of trying economic times and ridiculously insulting gas prices, there is nothing better for a cathartic cleansing of the soul than a good old-fashioned road trip. Our travels took us to San Rafael, a sleepy little bedroom community where we met with artists and vinyl enthusiasts and just all-around swell guy, Fuzzy High Gloss, who broadened our horizons as to just the wealth of different records out there. Everything from music to grow plants by, to music to sell valves by, music to sell Oscar Mayer wieners by. And on behalf of all of us at the Record Geek, we would like to thank Fuzzy and his wife for having us into their pleasure drome of listening enjoyment. We had a great time, so I'm gonna clam up here and let's meet Fuzzy High Gloss.
I got into record collecting because of starting to go to thrift stores, probably in the late 70s, for clothes, and there were always records. So I started looking through them, and you find, just because I'm an artist and visually, I get captivated by visual stuff. So if I see a record that looks interesting, has a nice cover, art, I mean, it's like instant art, for $1 sometimes. And then the music on some of them is great. I don't go for the whole, the collecting thing where you're looking for like the most expensive, something that's really expensive that is supposedly very desirable. I like the stuff that nobody else seems to be interested in,
Oh, I wish I were an Oscar Mayer. That is what I truly like to be. 'Cause if I were an Oscar Mayer winner, everyone would be in love with me.
The music is important too, but often for me, it's about the packaging, the cover art. One thing I like to do is I like to collect records where somebody has altered them somehow,
like this was a Pablo Casals record, whoever that is. I'm just kidding. But it became an Allman Brothers record.
Now it's live
Just
at
by the
Fillmore
simple,
East.
yeah. And now it's an Allman Brothers record, you know. I like that. It's beautiful. You know, it's transformation. This one used to be a Righteous Brothers record, then it became a Rolling Stones record.
That being Mick to Keith looking on in this
Mhm.
drug-induced haze.
Yeah. And they don't do any Stones songs on here, unfortunately. Well, here's an altered Beatles cover. I like where people have drawn on the covers and changed them and made them into like art, their own folk art kind of thing.
That's good. It says meet the eat.
Yeah, and often it's the brother of the girl who had the record, and he's really pissed off because she likes the Beatles so much, and you know, and so he has to write nasty things here about, haha, I'm cute, Paul, but it's true, he was cute.
Oh, this? Wow. It's Salvador Dali cover on this one. Which at home we have another Salvador Dali cover, Lonesome Echo. Let's see. Yeah, the classical records have some, oh wow, look at this one. This one I'd have to buy. I mean, look at it. Would you pass that up? I mean, it's Billy May, who is also Sinatra arranger. This one is a score, definitely. You were here for, and look, nice shape. So we're getting this one, if nothing else. That's great.
I feel like these records collect me as much as I collect them, because the thing I really dig the most about the whole thing is the randomness, the chance element. Like you go into a box of records in some garage somewhere. You know, in this area, you can find different odd things. There are different groups of people in the area getting rid of, there's a lot of French stuff, you know, I find on Barclay label, you know. I don't go out looking for records. I just go and look in a box and there's something that intrigues me. Something really has to find its way into my collection at this point. But it does still keep happening. This is kind of the birth of the bachelor pad music. This is Antoine Mankamer, which is Dutch for it's Dutch for bachelor pad. And it's Dolph van der Linden. And the first cut is You'd Be So Nice to Come Home To. And this is what you put on. You're having a date. You're having a date with a very nice bachelorette, right? And she's sitting on your mid-century couch, mid-century modern couch kind of. And you put this on.
There you go.
You're home, right? Yeah. She's just putty in your hands at this point.
Long day at the party headquarters.
Yeah. Yeah. Perky. So that spawned thousands of bachelor pad kind of, you know, music for seductions, you know. This is it's like a Melanie greatest hits record, but I mean the thing is like it has like it folds into a cube and you're supposed to hang it. Oh wait, this comes up here. Wait, oh god, oh wait. Yeah, it's very complicated. I think it goes like that. But I think you're supposed to hang it from the ceiling, you know, and then it spins, you know.
I do remember that. It's a mobile.
Yeah. Oh look.
I do remember this record. My aunt had this record.
Yeah, see.
Hers was not in that condition though.
Well, it's kind of minimalism, you know, because at this point in the art world, they were, you know, making boxes. For some reason, they thought boxes was a good idea, a box. So, yeah, so nice. And it's very hard to get it back together. So it's very confusing. Can you hand me those? Because that's my wife Rena Novato has brought some records that I've neglected there. Every time I find Love Andy, I buy it. So I must have like at least 30 copies now. There's another one. There's another one. Now they all have very small differences between them. It's almost like a Warhol. Yeah, right. My dream is to just line a room with Love Andys, you know, just the whole room, like ceiling, floor, walls. Maybe make the furniture out of Love Andys somehow, you know.
My neighbors.
Yeah.
It's kind of great.
But he actually collected minimalist kind of hard edge painting. I mean, he was an art collector, and that's why his figures behind him. He was into like this West Coast hard edge, post minimalist abstraction school of painting, and he bought it. There's one on the other side too. So Andy Williams was an art collector, I guess. Pushing the envelope. Hey, pushing the envelope. That's what it's about. People back home or wherever they are watching this, send me your Love Andy record, okay? We'll see how many come.
Wow, that's very nice. Very nice cover. Japanese. Oh, no, Chinese.
So when you're looking for records and you're doing what you're doing now, how is it that you decide which one?
Often it's the cover, you know, something that looks interesting, or you know, a certain musician that I might like, or you know, just something that is mysterious. I don't know what this is, so sometimes I just buy it just to explore it. You know, it's only $1, so how can you go wrong for $1?
I'm not out to hunt records. I'm out to go and place myself in a place where a record shows up and I go, wow, that's interesting. Why did that present itself? And then I buy it and I listen to it. Often it's really interesting. Sometimes it's just the cover grabbed me and it's not that great of a record, but the cover's interesting, you know.
It's
just visual material that I find fascinating, you know.
Woo-hoo!